GR IAS Academy.
"100 days, 100 themes, one goal UPSC Prelims." Hello everyone, welcome back to Mission Surya. In this program, we deal with current affairs completely from prelims perspective. So let's get started. So today we are going to discuss about few places that have got attention because Nirmala Sitharaman has announced in her budget speech that they want to develop 15 sites that are archaeologically, culturally and economically very important for our India. So in such sites, there are few sites that are included from Indus Valley civilization as well. So you know how Indus Valley civilization has importance in our UPSC exam. So let's get into the discussion. So our first site is Lothal. We know, right? It is located near Gujarat, right? It is one of the southernmost sites of IVC sites. So where it is situated? Near Gulf of Combat, Gujarat. Okay. So why it is important? We know, right? It is a dockyard. But few scientists, they also argue that it is not dockyard but a water drainage system, water reservoir. Okay. So we know that it is a dockyard, but they argue that it is a water reservoir. But it is also famous for bead industry. It has also an evidence of trade with Mesopotamia. So overall, what Lothal tells us? It tells about the advanced trade and port management in IVC civilization, and it shows that there is a network of trade with West Asian countries. Our next one is Dholavira. So what do we know about Dholavira? It is also located in Gujarat near Rann of Kutch, and it is recognized as a UNESCO site. What it is famous for? It has water management system with reservoirs and channels, and it has proper divisions between citadel, middle town and lower town, and there is also a signboard discovered in this site. And unique thing is use of stone architecture in the Dholavira. Usually it is rare in Harappan sites. So what is its overall importance? It says about the planning because there is a clear division between citadel, middle town and lower town, and it also says about water conservation techniques because it used reservoir and channels especially for rainwater harvesting system. What about Rakhigarhi? Rakhigarhi is also IVC site. Where it is located? It is located in Haryana. So what it has? It has settlements, planned settlements, that means urban infrastructure, drainage system, proper drainage system, and crafts are also being produced over there. Here we found human burials, pottery, seals and ornaments. Here when DNA studies have been conducted, indigenous development of Harappan civilization was found. So we understand origins and how the Harappan civilization has spread. So Rakhigarhi helps to find us this. Our next place is Sarnath. Everyone knows about Sarnath. Why? Because Sarnath's lion capital, right? So where it is located? It is located in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, and it is associated with Buddha. And it is also famous for one more thing because the first sermon of Buddha has taken place over here. There are few other structures, that is Dhamek Stupa, Chaukandi Stupa, Ashok lion capital we already know, right? So what else is there? It is important as a Buddhist site and also tells about the spread of Buddhism. Our next place is Hastinapur. So our Nirmala Sitharaman, she wants to develop Hastinapur as well. So where it is located? It is in Meerut district. It tells more about Mahabharat period because it is a capital of Kuru kingdom. And what are its features? They have painted graveware utensils over there. And what it specifies? It gives information about early Iron Age, and it is also a important Jain site. So what it tells us? It tells about archaeology and traditions of this place. Next place is Leh Palace. So everyone wants to go for a ride over there, right? Leh Ladakh place. So yeah, this Leh Palace is located in Leh. And who built it? It is built by King Senge Namgyal in 17th century. So what are its features? It is modeled on the lines of Potala Palace of Tibet. So what is its structure? It is a 9-story building, and we can see Leh town over from there, and they use stone, wood, mud and sand to construct the Leh Palace. So this palace, since it taken inspiration from Potala place of Tibet, it reflects the Tibetan style architecture in India. So it will also give us insights about Ladakh's medieval history and the culture. So next is Gyan Bhartam project. So what is this project is about? It is an initiative to preserve, digitalize and to promote India's traditional knowledge system. So how we are doing that? We are digitalizing our ancient Indian knowledge for education and research purposes. So main objectives of this project is to digitalize of our manuscripts, texts and records for education and research purpose. So Ayurveda, yoga, astronomy, mathematics and philosophy were included in this digitalization project of India, that is Gyan Bhartam project. So how they are doing it? They want to integrate this traditional knowledge of India into modern syllabus and in our policies. Okay. So we want to encourage research and innovation based on this ancient knowledge of India that has been given in our Ayurveda, yoga, astronomy and other subjects. So how it has been done? So Ministry of Education oversees the project and it is associated with IKS division under AICTE. So it will also collaborate with different universities, research institutes and archives which are present already digitally. So what are its main features? So it will create repositories of Indian ancient knowledge and it will translate of manuscripts into regional languages, okay, and uses modern technology to preserve and classify it for our education and research purposes. And that's how they are combining traditional knowledge and modern sciences using technology and digitalization. So, okay, fine. Let's continue with festivals that have been celebrated in India. So, the first one is Kerala's biggest festival known as Thrissur Puram. It is also known as Mother of Purams. So, it is one of the most famous temple in Kerala, where it is held at Tekkinadu Maidan near Vadakkunathan temple. So it is celebrated annually, okay, in the month of April to May. So it will be celebrated when Puram Nakshatra will be coinciding with the Medam month. So what are its main features of the festival? There will be umbrellas exchange in the festival. on the top of elephants. And there are other features as well. They perform this under Ilanji tree, and they use many instruments in the festival. They also have fireworks display, and elephants will be adorned with so many headgears, that is ornaments. Okay. So which temples are involved in this? Paramekkavu Bhagavati temple, Tiruvambadi Sri Krishna temple, and small other temples are also involved. So what is the background of this festival? This was started by Saktan Tampuran in 18th century, and it was organized to bring all the small temples to conduct one bigger festival. So what is its significance? It represents cultural unity and participation irrespective of religion, and it is also known as the mother of all Purams. Okay. So what they focus is on display. You know, right? Elephants are also adorned with ornaments. They perform with many instruments, and by allowing every temple to participate, there is a competition between different temples. Okay. And the next festival is about Raman festival. So what is this festival about? It is also a religious festival, and it is in Garhwal Himalayas. You know, right? Garhwal region, Kumaun region. You have to note down these places, also important in terms of geography. So it is celebrated in twin villages of Salur Dungra in Kamuli district of Uttarakhand. So it is also celebrated annually. When? In the April, after harvest season. And it has a local deity, Bhumiyal Devta. She is a village guardian. This was also recognized by UNESCO. Okay. What are its important features? So here there will be many rituals, theatre, music and dance. So Raman festival is mainly known for the theatre, and Ramayana is recited here in this festival. Okay. Here dances depicting local goddesses, demons and legends also will be performed in the theatres. It will incorporate storytelling like Jagar tradition. Okay. They use handmade masks representing different characters. If you see here, there are masks, right? So they use the handmade mask for this, and they celebrate in the courtyard of our local deity Bhumiyal Devta. So what is the structure and participation for this festival? So entire village participates with the handmade traditional masks, and they perform many rituals and music also. Knowledge is transmitted orally because they are performing Jagar tradition, right, to recite the Ramayana, and that's how it is a fusion of ritual, performance and social community. It preserves the traditions of folklore and indigenous practices, and because of this, community will have social strength and identity, and they continue the traditions with the help of following the oral traditions like Jagar tradition. Our next important species and festival surrounded to Sri Lily. So what is this festival? It is a festival conducted in Manipur, organized by Tourism Department of Manipur, first started in 2017 and revolves around the Sri Lily state flower of Manipur. We'll study about this flower in coming now. It is conducted from 20 to 24th May of 2025. After 2-year gap, it has been conducted because of the ethnic conflicts in Manipur, and it marks the 75th anniversary of discovery of that species. So it is seen as a promotion of tourism and for peace and for culture. So what are its features? So it promotes tourism and conservation of biodiversity. It shows about the culture of the tribe. They perform dances, folk performances, festivals such as Shirok. They will conduct musical festivals, cultural events and many more. Okay. So let's see more about this species. So its botanical name is Lilium macleanae. It is present in Shirui Hills, Ukhrul district and is endemic to this place and discovered in 1946, and it blooms only during April to June, and it is endangered species present in IUCN's red list. So this will be very important. You have to note that it is endangered and present in IUCN's red list and endemic to Shirui Hills, Ukhrul district. Okay, blooms only during April to June. So, okay, what are its threats? We are saying it is endangered, it is present in red list. So what are its threats? Usually the climate change will be the first and foremost for any threat of species, right? And its habitat destruction. Why its habitat is destruction? Because of the human encroachment. And what else is causing its destruction? Invasive species like wild dwarf bamboo. So you need to note down this very important. Wild dwarf bamboo is invasive species and a threat to Shirui lily. So what is its significance both culturally and ecologically? It promotes tourism and protects environmental. Okay, it acts as a platform to tell about tribal culture and for the facilitation of community participation. So there are two major festivals that are conducted in Manipur. The other one is Sangai festival, Shirui lily festival and Sangai festival. So there is national park with this name. So it is also located in the same place in Manipur. It is a national park from 1982. Where it is located? In the Shirui Hills, in the Patkai mountain range of northeast India. So what is this known for? Obviously Shirui lily, the state flower of Manipur. Where it is located? It is located at a height of 1500 to 2500 meters. Okay. It has temperate forest, subalpine vegetation and grasslands as well. Okay. So here you make note of this as well. Temperate forest, subalpine vegetation and grasslands. So this national park has flora and fauna. So flora is Shirui lily, which is endemic to Manipur, and rhododendrons, orchids, bamboo species. We already know that there is one invasive species of bamboo, right? Fauna is serow, barking deer, Himalayan black bear, and there are many birds and insects as well. So what is the importance of this national park? It acts as a hotspot of northeast India, okay, and home for many endemic species. So it is a home for conservation of those endemic and rare species. Since it is very fragile ecosystem affected by climate change and human activities, it is very important for us to conserve this national park. So what are the challenges for conservation of this place? So habitat degradation because of the shifting cultivation in Manipur, and tourism pressure during the festival. There are two festivals, right? Shirui lily festival and Shanghai festival, and invasive species that are affecting the habitat of Shirui lily especially. So that's all for today. We'll continue tomorrow, and for detailed notes please visit our website. For past videos please check our playlist. For complete videos please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Telegram channels. Links are in the given description box below. Thank you.